welcome to this show once again. Happy to be with you today, and thank you for always tuning in. This is Kiyemba, Lwanga, Evelyn, Allen, saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which part of the globe you are. Thank you so much for always engaging with us. Thank you for being for liking our page. Thank you for all the compliments. We appreciate so much. We are talking so much lately about emotional wellness and business. Today, we are going back to business, and we want to see today's business, what it is all about. There are many things which have happened, and one of them, whether you like it or not, we may be into an economic depression. But how are we going to stay afloat even in the midst of all this? Today, we want to look at something which has been so controversial, which people look at and don't understand, which people have failed to embrace, and yet maybe it might be for our own good and wellness and our own success, to help us make our dreams come to pass and be fulfilled. We are talking about network marketing and e-commerce. We are going to see what it is all about, how can we do it, should we do it, its advantages and disadvantages, and we pray that you will be blessed with it. Today here, I have two lovely gentlemen with me, very seasoned in that industry, and we are going to have a dialogue with them. They are going to tell us what it is all about. I'll ask them to introduce themselves. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Please introduce yourselves.
Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, dear viewers. Thank you so much for hosting us. My name is Happison Nshaba. I come from Kabale district, but of course I came to Kampala for my education, and in the due course, of course, I met people who were doing network marketing around 2014, and so after my graduation, I have been doing network marketing ever since, and I'm so delighted that today we are going to be discussing and dissecting this controversial topic, which you will never find in mainstream media, but I hope that you'll be able to find all the ideas during this show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Happy.
Yes, I'm Gerard Muganga from Barara, and I've been in the game of network marketing for now 11 years. And ever since when I was still at campus, I remember that's when I started network marketing. And I must say, it is the best game I can ever say.
Thank you, Gerard. Our viewers, when we talk of Kabale, when we talk of Barara, we are talking about one of the most beautiful places here in Uganda. And you ought to come and visit Uganda and see what we are talking about. Actually, they call it the Switzerland of Africa. So, gentlemen, we are in this industry, the network marketing industry. What is network marketing?
I'll forward to my senior to explain further, then I will jump in later.
Okay, welcome, Gerard.
Network marketing is a business whereby we don't do it alone. It's a business of people.
Okay.
For you you leverage from one person to another. So the good thing with network marketing, it is a global business.
Okay.
And you can do it while at home.
Okay.
So that's what I can say
about network marketing. Okay. Happy, you want to add on?
So basically, how I understand network marketing, in my sense of understanding, it's a business model. It's a concept that not so many people understand, but I'll quote one of my early mentors in this field, John C. Maxwell. He says that I rather leverage 1% from 100 people than 100% from myself, because you never know how we are humans, and you can be sick today, and when you are sick, if you are employed, that is the end of your job. But network marketing comes in a way that you can leverage yourself through other people, through a network of people. And these people also are in your team, they are building their team as well. Whatever their dreams might be, they are independent. So in network marketing, we use the word which is called independent distributor.
Okay, so you want to mean that you talked about somebody being sick. If I'm sick, does that mean that whether I'm sick or I'm away from the base, I'm still within the system?
True.
Okay.
True, because personally I've done this business for 5 years.
Okay.
For the last 5 years I have been doing network marketing actively, and I have built a team all over Africa. I have a business which has grown to 9 countries.
Okay.
Now 9 countries, I have never been there in most of them. Let's say out of those 9 countries I've been there, I've been in about 6 of them.
Okay.
But even if I was home, I'm sick, I have already built a network that has crossed over. In the later in the show, when we talk about e-commerce, I will be able to dissect how even easier it becomes when you embrace e-commerce while doing network.
Okay. You know, so many people have failed to embrace this business model. They think it is for failures. They think actually it is hawking. They think you are going to get products and you begin hawking, which most people fear. Is that what it is all about? Gerald?
In network marketing, you don't have to sell products, or you don't have to hawk products.
Okay.
It's a matter of you using products,
Okay.
and you introduce another person who can use products, and at the end of the day, you get paid.
Okay.
It's just a simple concept.
Okay.
And the bit about network marketing is you have a team of people, you don't have to pay them. I mean, they pay themselves, but as they earn, you earn more money.
Okay.
So that is what I can say about
Network marketing. Okay. Have you have something to say?
Yes, yes. You know, the beauty about the reason why I embrace Ugandans, because Ugandans and everybody out there, we tend to be so behind. I don't know why, as Africa, I'll use that in that context. Network marketing has been around for more than 70 years in the US. It was legalized in 1969 in the US. And so many people have made a life out of network marketing. They have built legacies out of network marketing. So particularly when it comes to network marketing in the layman's language, to understand it, number one, you don't need, there are no overhead costs when it comes to network marketing.
Okay.
Because if you presented an opportunity in front of me, I look at it. If I love it, I go in. If I don't like it, I back out.
Okay.
You don't have to invest in warehousing. You don't have to invest in transportation. You don't have to pay electricity and water bills.
Overhead costs.
Overhead costs generally. So as an individual, I encourage people to learn. Just open your eyes and learn and see where the world is heading, because the digital era has come and you cannot fight it.
We can't fight it. I mean, we can't go backwards. Now, why do you think most people resent network marketing? Like I say, it's something that you are going to be hawking products, and why? What are some of those reasons why people resent it? Could it be that maybe they have not understood fully what it is, or tell me?
What I can say, to me, people don't want rejection. People don't want to be rejected.
Okay.
And the moment they try to do it and they are rejected, they feel, I cannot do this. That's why most people say network marketing is not for me.
But you know what, Gerard?
Yes.
Sorry to cut you short. People, we all do many businesses,
Yes.
or we get into many engagements. Just like you young men, you can engage a girl, and she rejects you. You stop there.
Don't stop there.
Well, to add on Jared's point,
Yes.
the biggest reason why people, young people, old people, they fear to get into this industry is fear of rejection.
Okay.
That's the biggest. Number one, it's not the money, because there are other businesses which require so little to start. But people, number one, it is the fear of rejection.
Okay.
I like to quote the Bible so much because
Yes.
number one, I usually like to give an example of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
When he came, and people were rejecting him not because they didn't like him, but because they didn't understand the message he was trying to deliver.
Yes.
So people fear rejection, number one, and also people fear they fear to undertake risks.
Okay.
Risk taking is the biggest reason next to fear.
To fear.
You know, fear, they usually say that fear
Of
is
rejection.
it's a fear, false evidence appearing real.
Real, yes.
You are scared to undertake something, but you don't know what lies ahead of it.
You're skeptic about it.
Exactly.
Okay. But what I can say is that in life, everything is about risk. Here you are, for example, you want to marry. I want to get married, but I don't know this guy. You don't know that girl. But somehow, I take the risk and I say, let come what may, I go with this guy. Let come what may, I go with this girl. Simply because I have gotten myself focused. And don't you think that maybe sometimes people fail to really take time to understand what it is all about? Because if I don't get those who did not understand Jesus, who Jesus was, who never sat down to listen to him, do you think they followed him?
I don't think so.
It was only the 12
Who understood?
who understood him.
Yes, yes.
Who went ahead and did what? And followed him.
Yes.
And by the way, what most people don't understand is that Jesus was building a network, of which we are also a part today. How many years back?
So many years.
2020 years.
So I think network marketing is the greatest industry. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Happy.
Yes. One thing I always, there's a gentleman who used to mentor us back in 2016. He used to tell us that Jesus Christ is the biggest networker of all time.
Yes.
Number one, this is why he says, he validates his statement. He says he only had 12 disciples.
Yes.
So let's in network marketing we have terms, regardless of which network marketing you are doing or which you intend to do. We have what we call the downline. You join this business, you are mentored, you are taught, you are like a student. People don't like studying. So number one, the highest, the biggest reason why Christianity is the biggest religion of all time is because there were these 12 people who believed in the vision of just this person who they believed had a vision.
Yes.
So they believed in the vision. They were ready to be killed. Some were stoned. Others denied him. Others betrayed him for money.
Yes.
But in the end, the message still moved to the people.
Up to us today.
Up to where we are in Africa.
Yes.
So in the end, network marketing works in such a concept that me as a single person, I buy the vision, I buy the idea, then I introduce you in the business.
Yes.
And how do I introduce you in the business? I share the concept. I tell you how you can be able to make money from home, for example.
Okay.
So you go and you share the idea with another person.
Okay.
I benefit from you, but also benefit from the children, the people that you introduce
that come
you
in
to business.
that are introduced by other.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Then there's this direction. I talk to Gerard. He also talks to other people who are going to spread the gospel
Okay.
to other people.
Okay.
And that is how network marketing grows. And that's why when you hear that someone can make $1 million in network marketing a month, it shouldn't be a surprise because it is possible, it is leverage.
It's leveraging.
Yeah.
What is leveraging?
Leverage.
Yes.
Now, leverage, the LEV,
Yes.
it's let me put it in simple terms. It's whereby you use other people's energy
Okay.
to your benefit.
Okay.
You use other people's benefit to your energy.
Energy to
your energy, sorry, to your benefit.
Okay.
We use other people's time.
Time.
Yes.
for
Other people's resources.
Yes,
Resources.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
To up yourself.
Yes.
Okay. But in this one, it is not for selfish means, but it's a win-win situation. Not so?
Actually, in network marketing, every person who has attempted network marketing, you know that if you do not have that heart of helping people,
Yes.
no success, no
Okay.
money for you.
Okay.
The more people that you help, the more you can make.
Okay.
Exactly, the more you can make.
Okay. I actually remember. I think it is Robert Kiyosaki who says that if you're not in the business of helping people, forget about the money and bettering yourself as well.
Yes.
So, and these are men that we are talking about who are in the network marketing industry and the richest
Exactly.
in the world. Not so? Among the richest
Oh yes.
in the world. Okay, now tell me, gentlemen, some of the advantages of, you've already mentioned leveraging, other advantages of network marketing.
To me, with advantages, in fact, you decide how much you want to earn.
Okay,
No one can limit you on how much you can earn.
how do I decide the Gerald?
That one goes back to how many people can you reach. The
Okay,
more people sell
talk
the
to,
idea, you talk to,
eh,
the more money you expect to earn.
okay,
And once you also show them that they can also bring others, then more money comes to you.
okay,
So, that is one of the advantages.
Okay,
And
okay.
again, traveling. If you love traveling,
yes,
network marketing, this is where you find, you have all the time, you have all the freedom. Time freedom, money freedom, and the rest.
okay,
Yes.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes,
In addition to his point,
yes,
advantages. If you ask me at the advantages of network marketing, the list is endless.
okay,
Number one, you'll ask me why. Well, I graduated with a bachelor's in computing,
okay,
Macquarie University Business School.
okay.
There are so many of my friends who got employed, of course. Some are
Because they were
bankers.
looking for jobs.
Yeah, some are bankers. I wasn't lucky. I got a small job. I was working for a certain petroleum company. I was
Okay.
earning 200,000 a month.
Oh,
I'm a graduate, and whenever I would see people, I would run away because I knew in that context, people looked
Things
at,
were not
to me
matching.
as a failure. Yeah, so when I looked at network marketing, advantage number one, I saw that I can redeem my time.
okay,
I had lost a lot of time working at the petrol station, putting fuel in other people's cars.
okay,
Number one, I realized that I could redeem my time because you can make more in a shorter time. Number two, the travel. You can imagine I was already 27, I had no passport.
and you were not even thinking
I was
about
not even thinking because why would I go abroad to see
for
who?
what?
For what? Because my family, everybody is like here.
Okay.
I'm the firstborn
Okay.
in my family. Number two, traveling. Number three, I love helping people.
Okay.
I actually started a charity organization back in the day, but you cannot, they used to tell us that you cannot have compassion for charity when you are a charity, charity case.
Yes.
Yeah, so
When you're a needy one.
you are a needy person as well.
Yes.
So I looked at number one, creating a legacy as a young person.
Okay.
As a young person, I've been, being advised by my uncles and aunties. They told me one thing, that if you are doing this business and you love it, you should go in and do it all. Because number one, if you have a job, even if you have a very big job in the Ministry of Finance, business maybe. One day, God forbid, if you are no longer in that job, nobody in your family can inherit that job.
Yeah.
If your job is done, that is the end
That's
of it.
the end.
So, but the beauty about network marketing
Except in
is
there was one MP whose father died and she was given a sympathy vote.
but it doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah, that's a rare case
It
anyway.
doesn't happen all the time. But let me tell you the biggest advantage and why individuals out there need to look at network marketing is that I can build a network of people. I'm a leader. In network marketing, it's leadership.
Okay.
In the church, it's leadership.
Yes.
In parenting, it's also leadership.
Yes.
You cannot run away from leadership.
Okay.
So you can create a network of people, and after creating that network of people, even if you pass away and you're no more, your children, what you need to give them, what they inherit is the password and the username
Okay.
to log it into your account.
Okay.
That is all they need, and you
Okay.
can live a business because network marketing has no end, it has no limit. It can grow to countries. Thank God for technology.
Okay.
Facebook is here, WhatsApp is here, Zoom is here.
Okay.
We can be able to do our business
Internationally.
internationally without borders.
Okay. Okay. Now, you talk about doing business internationally, and you talked about if I'm employed, my son, my daughter may not, my husband may not inherit my business, my position.
Exactly.
In any case, if maybe they have to take him or her in sympathetically, she may come in not maybe as a manager. If I were a manager, she may not come in as a manager.
Oh, yes.
Now, I want to ask, is it wrong for me if I'm employed to get involved with network marketing?
In fact, it is very, very good to have multiple sources of income. One
Okay.
source of income is so dangerous
Okay.
because Corona has come and tomorrow you have a job and your boss tells you, no more, job has.
Like so many have now lost their jobs.
Now where do you begin from? So even if you have a job, I say look for something you can do aside.
Okay.
And I believe network marketing is network marketing. You control your time.
Okay.
If, for instance, you work for 7 hours, dedicate 1 hour and do side business.
Okay.
And the network marketing is the best. Why? One of the richest person in town challenged me and said the way how we make money, it's because for us in a day we work over 1,000 hours. I said, but in a day we have 24 hours.
24 hours.
I said, how can that one be possible?
Uh-huh.
He said, my friend, just imagine I have 100 workers or 1,000 workers.
Okay.
And let's assume each worker gives me 8 hours.
Okay.
You get 8 hours times the
Times
number of,
the
and for you
workers.
you're working alone and you expect to be rich. How?
No way.
I mean, becoming rich is not a miracle.
No.
But in network marketing, you can work with people all over the world. Everyone contributes. By the way, if you create a big team, time comes and you earn every minute, whether you are sleeping, whether you are what. Because now in Uganda, we are now, it's during, midday.
Yes.
But in other countries, people are sleeping.
Are sleeping,
So
yes.
you are sleeping, but someone in your team
Is working
is
somewhere.
working. You'll never avoid the prosperity. That's
Okay.
why I say
Wealth.
those who understand network marketing will never be the same again.
Okay.
Oh yes.
So we in other words, people must get to know, to understand, I mean, to get that all they need to know about network marketing
Yes.
in order for them to create wealth.
Yes.
Because you talked about having multiple
So same.
sources of income,
Yes.
and you actually said something very powerful. Was it the UK which says that the Union Jack doesn't sit on the flag of England,
Oh yes.
but we can say, can we also say that it doesn't sit on network marketing?
Network marketing. He had a very big point. Most people, they say, but I am busy. They love the opportunity. Not everybody loves money.
Yes.
Everyone likes money, but very few people want to make the sacrifice.
Yeah.
So, but I also urge that you can be an engineer and still be a network marketer.
Okay.
You can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer and be a network marketer, because network marketing is a profession in it. It's a career.
Yes.
For us, we decide to do it as a career. Why?
Full time.
Full time. Full time. It is the company that I'm with. It's my cash cow.
Okay.
I can get money out of it, and I
You
go
milk
to
it anytime.
do farming, do whatever, start anything. But there is where the source of money
Your
is
base.
coming from. So don't be afraid if you are employed and you are afraid to venture into network marketing.
Okay, so they can do it part time.
Exactly. What I started network marketing when I was employed in Wobblands in Lwanga,
Okay.
and that's I don't know how many kilometers from Kampala. But I would come from Wobblands every evening, and I would spend from 8 to 7:30 just to build my business.
Okay.
Of course, until the business was able to pay me more than what my salary was paying me, I was able to go in full time.
Okay. You were able to fire your
I
boss.
fired my boss.
Okay. Now, during this time of the pandemic, we were all in the lockdown. We were all at home. Many people were really, really affected economically. There was no income because their employers didn't have the money anyway. For example, look at schools today. The teachers get paid as long as the students in classes in the school. But today, they're not there. Okay? So, with network marketing, did it also suffer the same consequences? The industry of network marketing, did it suffer the same consequences? Or were people afloat?
In fact, during this period, in network marketing, more people made more money than ever before.
Okay. Why?
Why? Because everyone could order everything online,
Okay.
and if you are into network marketing, of course these are the things that you cannot avoid. Most companies that are into network marketing have unique products whereby everyone needs them. And this is time when you are at home and someone say, what if? I mean, I after this pandemic, my job, I get lost. I mean, I lose my job. What happens? Actually, majority of people came into network marketing because they realized that this is home-based business, that you can do it while at home.
Okay.
What all you need is a smartphone and the data.
Okay.
That is what you need.
Okay.
And that's why many people registered into network marketing.
Okay.
And those who were in the game made a lot of money. And up now, they are still making a lot of money.
They're still making a lot of
Yes.
money. Okay. Have you want to add on something?
Yes, one thing is when you, for example, the richest man right now in the world, Jeff Bezos of Amazon.
Yes.
Now that is on the side of e-commerce. You can.
We are going to come there.
Yes. What I wanted to say that during this period of the pandemic, because these are uncertainties, they happen, and this is not the first time a pandemic is happening.
Yes.
Okay, and it will still come at some point. You never know. But I can say that many people have made more money during this period because people have been at home with a lot of time, and so it even makes it easier for the people to understand the idea, because if someone knows that I'm going to be at home, no working, and I'm just going to be on my phone,
You have a lot of time on
you
yourself.
have a lot of time on your hands. All you need is internet, and you can be able to utilize Zoom meetings and all these things. So many people actually in network marketing across all companies, regardless of whatever company you've been in, people have made a lot of money, even more than how it was.
Okay. So network marketing, the network marketing industry is always afloat.
It is
All
afloat.
seasons.
It's afloat.
It's like have you ever read this book, Man of All Seasons?
Man of all seasons.
Okay. Okay. So now, before we go to talk about e-commerce, we are coming into e-commerce. Could we how would you advise somebody who is really wants to have another source of income, but like you said, many fear rejection, many fear, many don't want even to listen to get time to understand what network marketing is all about. You know, they have this negativity about it, general negativity about network marketing. How would you advise them not to fear it, but to embrace it, to whereby they can come and be part of this group that is creating a lot of wealth for themselves. Just like you saw the people who surrounded Jesus. They are the ones that have built this very big network of which we are a part today.
Oh yes. Now what I can say, sincerely, people should not fear about coming into network marketing. First of all, startup capital is so small, and it is almost risk-free. Why? Why am I calling it risk-free? Whatever you pay, they give you equivalent.
Okay.
And you don't have to sell them.
Okay.
They are yours to use.
They're mine for me to use.
And the moment you find that among those products, some of them are good, what you do, sell an idea to another person and you say, these products, they are so good, I want you to join and have them.
Okay.
And the best thing with network marketing companies, they have unique products. You'll never go and find them anywhere.
Okay.
So it means if you show people what these products do, and you tell them the only way for you to get them is be part of this company, no one will refuse.
Okay.
It's a matter of knowledge
Okay.
and understanding what those products do.
Okay,
And,
so it's about getting value for your money. Okay.
Yes.
Happy, you want to add something?
Yes. Network marketing, e-commerce.
Advise them.
Network
Our
marketing
viewers.
and e-commerce.
Yes.
You know, network marketing as well has been evolving. There were times where network marketing was about going door to door. In the late 60s and early 70s, it was about going door to door. Then it evolved whereby companies would come from the US, from Europe, and they open offices in Africa. Then also that time has passed.
Yes.
And past now, in this century, in this last decade, we are now moving into the digital era.
Okay.
Whereby I'm going to mention some. Let's talk about the Amazon of this world.
Okay.
Let's talk about the eBay, the Jumia of this world.
Okay.
Let's talk about the safe border in our era. You find that you cannot run away from network marketing.
Okay.
But do you know why? If I pose a question, do you know why, for example, Jeff Bezos makes a lot of money? It's because he does not own stores. Previously, he didn't own stores, but people come and they sell their stuff, their produce on his platform.
Okay.
So what he does is creates a crowd of people. He creates an audience. Then you sell on his platform, and then you pay him a certain percentage from your produce.
Okay.
And that is the leveraging we talked about earlier. That you cannot, in any way, if you are doing business, you are in clothes, you're selling food, you're selling whatever you're selling, and in 2020, and it is not on the internet, then it's very soon you will run out of business.
Okay, you're reminding me, as we are talking about e-commerce now, when I open my Facebook account, I see a lot of people, a lot of items on sale, which never used to be the case. Facebook was more like a social network, okay, whereby I want to chat with my friends and that kind of thing. But today, it's not even about chatting. It is about, I see a lot of items being advertised, and it's like people are already into e-commerce. What is e-commerce? Tell us.
Okay, I'll start then. Now, e-commerce, the E at the beginning, it's everywhere. It's on email, it's on eBay.
Yes.
Email, electronic commerce.
Okay.
So the commerce that we have been used to is you go from big beverage brands, for example, Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all these things. There is a chain, a huge chain, where there is the manufacturer, there are wholesalers, the middleman, there is the retailer that does small depots, then there is the consumer.
Yes.
It's a long chain. A product to move from the manufacturer to go to the consumer, there's a lot of modifications in the middle, and even the prices are also increasing.
Okay.
But when it comes to e-commerce in this area, you find a product, all products in one area. You can do it yourself. I run an e-commerce business myself.
Okay.
It's not about Amazon anymore. But Amazon has shown you that he has built his wealth to be the #1 richest. I've seen that this guy, he makes $164,000 US per minute. Per minute.
E-commerce.
E-commerce. In e-commerce. Why? It has even increased even more during the pandemic, where borders are closed, homes are closed, and people are just ordering online. So you talked about Facebook. There was a time Facebook was free.
Yes.
People are just there to chat and gossip. Then they realized that now Facebook is not offering free services. But Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg himself, charges you a fee if you want to promote something. You have to pay something.
Yes.
No wonder he's in the top 10 billionaires in the world.
Okay.
So you can as well, your small business, wherever you are, create a site, create a Facebook page.
Okay.
These are people are in town. They are specialists in that area. You pay them a certain amount, they create an e-commerce website for you at a very cheap price, and then people can be ordering. Let it be agricultural produce, let it be books and educational materials, let it be clothes and food, and they can find it on your page, and you don't have to pay lots of costs in rent.
Okay, so that means I don't have to have a physical store anymore for me to make money. Okay.
There's what we call an online store, which is called an e-store.
An e-store, electronic store.
An electronic store. Yeah.
Where why do you think so many people have gone that way into e-commerce? Why?
First of all, it is not expensive.
Okay.
It is not expensive, and safety-wise, you're 100% sure that no one will go online and steal
Your
your
stock.
stuff. so as in, it is less costly,
Yes.
and anyone can afford.
Okay.
It's a matter of understanding how it
The
runs
concept.
and the concept. And,
Yes. Okay.
oh yes.
Now, there are those people who feel that now for me, I don't think I can manage this kind of environment. Me, I want to be. Me, I'm a farmer deep down there. You know, you said you come from Kabale. Kabale, they are into Irish potatoes and peas. And there's somebody's there. You come from Barara. They're into cattle rearing. There's a lot of milk.
Yeah.
Somebody is going to say that for me, I want to physically sell my milk. I mean, I want to move all the way from Barara to Kampala and bring my milk. You know, how would you? Can such a person also be part of the e-commerce business model?
Yes.
How?
Farmers themselves. You know, let me just let the viewers know that there is no area on this planet that cannot be digitized.
Okay.
There's even church is digitized.
Yes.
Church is digitized. Every Sunday I'm on Facebook Live watching my pastor preach.
Yes.
So when it comes to farming, there are apps actually on Play Store, on App Store. You go there and there are apps for farmers where you can go and advertise your produce.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, if you are going to tell me that Mr. Gerard here from Barara and deep down in the village, how will I know? Because many people now are going to be asking, the question is, so how will people in Kampala know that I exist if I don't go to them?
Yes.
Internet is the answer.
Okay.
The internet has connected. You don't have to make adverts on TV. They are costly.
Okay.
You know why people do businesses and 12 years or 5 years later the business is not running anymore?
Yes.
It's because there's a lot of expenses involved to grow your business. But online, it is possible. There are apps for farmers where they can sell their produce and people can get to them.
Okay. So you are telling us that the era we are in now, we cannot go back. Things have changed. Somehow we have to embrace something new.
Yes.
To whereby if we are to stay afloat,
I personally, in my opinion, I don't think we are going behind. The world is going forward,
Ahead.
and
Okay.
we have to be ready to ride with the new normal.
Okay.
This is the new normal,
Okay.
whereby you find that even after the governments open the borders, still you're going to find that preaching online is going to be even more stylish.
Okay.
Because when you preach online, you reach more people.
You reach more people.
Yes.
Okay.
There are so many companies. For example, South Africa. I have a team in South Africa, and for them, they were telling me Mercedes yesterday retrenched 164 people who have worked there for 12 years, 25 years. You know what they are looking at? They are looking at digitizing their business. They don't need a lot of stuff.
Okay.
The world is not going behind, it's going
Going forward.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just like that, we're just beginning the e-commerce talk, whereby people need to understand more and more about it. I think I will invite you again, because if we are to create wealth, not only for ourselves, but for our generations after us and those people around us, we must be the ones that run. You know, there is a scripture which says that you got the vision, run with it. But as you run with it, you must make people understand the vision that you are running with, so that they embrace it. So we'll have still some more time to come. I will invite you again, so that we expound more on what e-commerce is and how we ought to embrace it, because we're not going backwards, we are going forward. So to our viewers, I hope you've been blessed by this talk show. I know it is something which is which may take quite some time for somebody to assimilate, but somebody said that in order for you to solve a problem, any problem, just sit down and listen. Sit down and listen. Maybe the solution to your creating, to your being well, living a good life, to your being that kind of living your dream, is for you to sit down and listen. So thank you so much for tuning in, for listening to us. Keep engaging with us, and we'll keep you always informed. We'll still come back to you as regards this topic of e-commerce. It is something which we cannot run away from. Don't forget to wear your masks. Don't forget to sanitize, and don't forget to social distance. Thank you so much. God bless you.